Hello and welcome back to Donkey Kong Country. It's time to jump into the second world, the Monkey Mines.
Beginning here with Winky's Walkway. Oh, what am I doing?
Let me in, coach. Bam.
You know, one thing I was going to say, Michael and I, whenever we play this game, we always end up playing the same levels because, not to sound any type of way, but we don't normally lose in this game, and that's really just because we probably played through this game more than any other game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like we said at the start of the series, this was the first video game. I don't know if it's the first one we ever played, but it's definitely the first one we ever beat and really got into.
Yeah, I think it was really like our first video game experience, but...
Yeah, it depends. We'd have to ask our dad, but, you know, sometime in our very early days, we were playing this, and there's pictures of us playing Super Mario Kart, so, you know, it's a little bit
Now,
of a
we gotta mention, you just got Winky the frog. Well, you just lost him on the freeze frame.
Yeah. And this is Espresso the ostrich.
Yeah.
You heard that right.
Not to be
Espresso.
confused. Yeah, not to be confused with espresso like coffee.
Yeah, and that confused me for the longest time because I didn't know.
And these are like bonus games. They're a way for you to get more lives the more gold tokens you collect. Now, the cool thing is, in all of these levels, there's a hidden one. Michael's going to have to see if he can find it, if he remembers. But
yeah.
The cool thing is, well, I'll explain the hidden one once you uncover it.
I'm trying to collect as many as I can before I get that.
Oh, but you want to do it now. The time starts, you see how fast it goes?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't quite count in seconds.
No.
Counts in
like
some weird
milliseconds.
Mario does that too.
So there's the big one, and you get ×2. Now, because Michael had like 630 or 50 or so, we got 700 from the bonus.
Also, this ostrich is very stylish, sporting some fresh high-top sneakers.
Gotta have the fresh kicks at all time, my boy.
The drip, as they say.
Now, I was going to mention before, you'll notice that there's a lot of animals, but you'll notice that we've been tussling with some crocodiles as well that are sporting, speaking of wardrobes, like military gear. And those are the Kremlings, which is, King K. Rool's army. This is actually where, really, this game is where this world that we know Donkey Kong to be essentially originated, you know? Because before this, Donkey Kong was just the arcade game. And
Indeed.
So that's where this is Diddy Kong's first game. This is the first game with Donkey Kong Island, with King K. Rool and the Kremlings.
Yeah, and they had a lot of creative freedom with creating this Donkey Kong game. There wasn't a whole lot of rules Nintendo had back then for what had to be in a Donkey Kong game, which is really great. I mean, we got this different branching direction in the classic Donkey Kong games. I feel like we should still be getting games for that sort of franchise.
Oh,
we do sort of in the form of Mario vs. Donkey Kong, but I'd like to see that series come back as well.
Well, what I was gonna say is, Miyamoto, the
creator of Donkey Kong.
Well, he's the one who appointed Rareware, this company, and just said, do what you guys want to do with it, And
yeah, the motivation for purchasing half of Rare was the Silicon graphics engine that they had been, these Silicon workstations and the graphics they were able to produce with it. And so that might have been, part of the influence of why they were just so ready to just hand them off, give them as much creative control as possible. And
there's the big one.
There we go. This one is definitely the hardest one.
Oh, definitely. Now, one thing I was going to mention, too, before we forget, is we just started doing a different type of level, the minecart levels. We didn't touch on that, Michael.
Oh, yeah. It's just so normal for us. It's just another day in the office.
I think also, this game's just so jam-packed with all types of stuff, and, this is a series that's very near and dear to our hearts, so it's just easy to get carried away with,
Yeah, and there's
stuff.
So many little things to comment on, like how minimalist the HUD elements are. Most games constantly display your life counter, your HP bar, all that stuff. This is only displaying the count of your bananas and lives when it's relevant.
Right. Just to update you,
Yeah, otherwise you have all this screen real estate to just enjoy the experience. And I wish every game had a HUD like this, or at least the option. When I was playing Zelda Breath of the Wild for the first time, I used the Pro HUD, even though I didn't know the game very well, and it took a lot of learning to understand the menus and the maps and stuff. I still used that element because it was just such an so much of a more enjoyable experience like that.
Oh, here we go. This is where it starts getting tough.
And, you know, who knew that like 30 years earlier there was a game that really pioneered this?
Oh, I missed the end. Oh, now you see the Kremlings riding the minecarts?
you gotta dodge them.
They come out of nowhere.
Yeah, I just love how weird this is. I mean, you gotta do wacky things in your games, but I also like how it's grounded in a certain sense of realism, how the minecarts look like they are made of metal and not some, like, squeaky plastic material. It's a cool mix.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Well, I mean, it's like you're going through an abandoned mine, you know? Like, it's just... And the Kremlings are using the carts to come after you from the other ends. Like, it's awesome.
Ooh! Got the gauntlet at the end there. Huh? Not today!
Now, one thing I want to... Can you go back into that level real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Because I do want to show off the... Now, this is what's really cool about this game, and I mentioned it's full...
Go ahead and show
And I mean full of secrets.
Which if you know, you know.
Look at that. All the way to the end of the level.
That last Kremling is a bit of a sucker punch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but Michael, this is a good level right here. I love, and we've touched on the music. I mean, the other thing about this game being revolutionary wasn't just the graphics or the gameplay, it's also the music. This was like the first time, like, you know, they talk to the creator of the music for this game all the time, and a lot of people are still amazed that they were able to make the game sound the way they did. Because it just wasn't, like, games sounded more, what is that, like, pixelated back then, or 8-bit-ish? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, like
it
chiptune
wasn't
music.
Yeah, yeah.
And getting the Super Nintendo to produce sounds like this was an incredible and very arduous experience where you would have to sample things and layer them on top of each other. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it, but I've seen videos on the web that explain the process pretty well, and it's just incredible what the lengths that people went to just make a functioning game.
Well, and you'll just, you know, and I'll stop talking in a second so you can hear it, but just listen how, like, this music just fits this atmosphere perfectly.
Yeah, it's interesting that this game usually has such memorable tunes, but then also these ambient tracks that just really, you know, make you feel tense and a little scared.
Do you hear the water drop in the background?
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like a cave, like, you know, because caves that'll have water in them, you know, you'll just hear that echo. You'll hear it in a second, folks.
And there's also the...
Yeah, the... Oh, Winky?
Yeah. He's my favorite animal buddy in this game.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
Maybe my favorite overall. Probably so. I really like him. It's just so funny to be riding a frog. I mean, a rhino, yeah, like, we get that. Rhinos are big. You could see putting a saddle on them. They're kind of like big, scaly horses. But riding a frog, come on.
I mean, the animal buddy aspect is cool because it's not like Mario where you get Yoshi and it's just that one. You get one for essentially every type of situation, you know? It's awesome.
Although Yoshi's also awesome.
Oh, yeah, Yoshi's like my
out.
third favorite video game character. I love Yoshi.
Second? Fox?
Yeah, Fox.
Ooh-ah!
But it's weird because, you know, Donkey Kong's one, but Diddy Kong and K. Rool would also be, like, right up there. I just love Donkey Kong.
Awesome.
Yeah, Michael knows I wanted King K. Rool for Super Smash Bros. Since Super Smash Bros. Melee. So when he got confirmed for Ultimate, I was
quite
ecstatic.
A happy boy. Another level cleared. Here's one of my favorites, Stop and Go Station. This one's pretty intense.
Yeah. Oh,
so we're here another abandoned mine shaft.
This level used to scare me. You'll see these guys right here, these rock monsters. They only appear in this level, but they're like zombie crocs.
And they don't like red light.
It tells them to stop. They pay attention to traffic signals. And we got the claptraps here for the first time too, actually.
Yeah, they're tough little enemies. They'll be the first ones to teach you that you can't use your roll attack on everybody, but you can jump on their heads. But with them being so small, it's kind of a tough ask. So they're good enemies to place in the second world.
Do you hear this music, though? It's just...
Yeah, this is another one of the ambient tracks.
You see, I got that Donkey Kong barrel throw down.
Yeah.
You can tell I pretty much exclusively play Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it can be a little tough because he heaves it over his head, so sometimes you'll miss the obstacle, where Diddy throws it pretty much straight in front of him. It's a little easier for beginners to learn how Diddy throws the barrel.
Well, and that's why I've practiced with it so much it feels natural.
Yeah, we've missed it enough times in our...
Now, you saw that trail of bananas I just got right here, Michael?
I see it.
For years, I didn't know.
Wondered, what did that banana trail lead to? A mystical land? A different video game? That'd be the coolest, like, collectible or secret area of a game where you just found another game inside of it.
You saw the combo there, my boy?
I saw it.
All
But
right.
how are you gonna make this jump?
Oh, easy. Now, as long as I...
risky.
Oh, this
man,
part,
here we
this is
go.
the gauntlet.
The gauntlet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dangerous strategy,
I
my
missed.
boy. Oh, I don't even know if I can do this.
Yeah. Now there's nothing but Diddy Kong heads in this world.
Well, you know, that's what we're supposed to do. Diddy conquered the world. Candy save point. Let's jump in and save our game. What I always like to do here was, Dodge-a-kiss! No way! You're not getting me!
Not that easy.
I always love doing that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And then Funky's flights will work now, where we can jump inside of the barrel.
Yeah, so if we wanted to go
visit
back to the
past
Congo
worlds.
jungle, now we could fly there.
Very cool. And this music track plays.
It's pretty groovy.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely something that totally
Which
fits
interesting
Funky
thing about
Kong.
this is the one track that wasn't created specifically for this game.
Yeah.
It is a sort of remixed and redone track from, I think it was Killer Instinct, a fighting game that Rare
Yeah.
had made before. Super cool. Millstone Mayhem will be our next stage.
And this is perfect for you. Michael loves the temple motif in Donkey Kong,
Oh, yeah.
and this is where it started.
Oh. Which area is it from?
I think the one to the right is the one you... Oh, yeah.
Oh, banana.
Oh.
Should I go back? Should I go back?
You can. I mean, just...
Now, these are crushes. They're big, muscly
Wait, we
boys.
haven't even lost yet, so now you get to see this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I suppose that would be relevant
Crusher.
at some point. So those Crusher guys, as you can see, they're very muscly guys. Diddy can't jump on them or roll into them, but Donkey Kong can jump on them, but he also can't roll into them.
Yeah, see?
So there's different rules depending on the enemy that we're talking about.
All right, here we go. And look at these beavers. It's just... You know, it's crazy because it's like this really has like a realistic vibe to it, even though there's beavers
Yeah,
operating
it's
giant wheels.
it's so goofy at the same time.
It's perfect. And then the music.
Am I supposed to bring this with me somewhere?
Yeah,
Okay.
you definitely are. It's another secret that I didn't know for a long time.
Oh,
So
that's right. That's
here,
right. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why. It's like I feel like in the original Super Nintendo version, that barrel was not as obvious as it just was there. I promise you, because I didn't know about it for so long.
We're playing in a different aspect ratio with the component cables that don't look great. So, I mean, there was a lot of obstacles, visually speaking, to Super Nintendo games.
Why does Donkey Kong look depressed?
He just wants to play. He wants his turn. You'll get your turn soon enough, Donkey Kong. So yeah, if I roll into him, nothing. Jump into him, nothing.
He just
Show
laughs
him how
at
it's
you.
done. What if can you roll into them?
No.
Okay, so that's where they'll do the same.
One subtle time. Oh, that's where you're supposed to bring the barrel, by the way, the explosive one. Oh, do your cartwheel. No, no, no. No, go back. Yeah, that. I always love doing that. You, like, fly through the air.
Yeah, you get a speed boost when you cartwheel into an enemy.
Even the fact that the snake makes a slithering noise when you hit them is just perfect. All right, you definitely want this tire. Which, man, you're about to get... Well, I'm not going to spoil it, but...
Oh, can I inch it forward just...
You can make that jump with Diddy. Oh, no! Oh, I didn't know that's what you were trying to do. Oh, we definitely could have done that. I thought you were just trying to lose.
I suppose this works too. We're not too far behind.
Boom. Yeah, you don't need it to be super close with Diddy. He can make that jump. Now. Oh.
Ooh, it's a tight jump too. You gotta get in there and you
That's
gotta
what
get
I was
out.
gonna say is, I haven't gotten to try out Winky in every level you played as him.
Oh man,
Why didn't you?
it's his. So they changed this in the Game Boy Advance re-release of the game, but Winky sort of jumps as he walks, as you saw. So I just kind of jumped off the edge, but really I was just moving the control pad. The control. It's not the control stick.
Pad.
The control pad. That's what we called them back in the day. The D-pad. The directional pad. One that Nintendo had a patent on until recently. And that's why other controllers got so much better.
The power of the...
No, Winky.
Why? Just leave him. No! My goodness.
He was not built for this.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Well, I guess you get your chance with Winky now. Donkey Kong looks hilarious riding. He's so much bigger.
Yeah. I love riding Winky with DK. Now this one, I've never been able to clear this jump with Winky. I just don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't either. Maybe they mean to take him away from you.
Oh, you saw it. No fear in my
That
heart.
was a good play. That was a good play. Let's check into Cranky's cabin, see if we got any tips. Haven't seen you in this neck of the woods in a long time. And Cranky's got a cabin everywhere. I could get through DK country with only one life. Easy. I'm talking about when games were games. 3 lives and 3 continues. That's all we had.
I love how he's talking to you as if, like, you know, the old timer.
Games never looked like this when I was a lad.
The old timer perspective. I love it.
And we were much better off in those days as well. Bet you thought this was a 64-bit, eh, boy? The crafty Croctopus corners his crock of collectibles in coral capers. Ugh. If you find only any bananas, you can be sure the Kremlings have been there before you.
So you just keep going.
After a while, crocodile. No, I think he's got a script that ends.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna switch into you. Oh, it's Necky, the vulture. Whoa. Oh, nice.
I don't know why he spits coconuts. Oh! Finish the job.
You want me to lose so you can get it?
No, it's fine. We used to be that particular who needs to beat the boss, but...
Well, I wanted to see Diddy's winning animation.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the same animation as, like, winning a bonus game, so...
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see it. All right. That is the end of this episode. Join us next time as we head into Vine Valley, as things get a little more green in this Donkey Kong country of ours.